Hi, I welcome you to this new video. In this video, we are going to write some actual code. We are going to write the 4 empty classes that we need for our program. Here on my screen, I have an existing PyCharm project open. This is a project that we built previously in the course. It's a Flatmates build project. I have this open here because since the web app that we are going to build is connected to this existing project, I'm not going to create a new PyCharm project. I'm going to add the new files and the new code in this existing project. But I'm going to do one thing before I do that. I am going to put all the existing files and resources, so these ones, into a subfolder here. So right click on the main root directory and create a new directory. Maybe call that Flatmates build with an underscore maybe, and then select all the files and the resources. So this files folder contains the PDF files that are being generated, and drag them into the new directory that we created. If you are on Mac, you have this venv directory here, which contains the files of the virtual environment. On Windows, this folder is somehow hidden, so you don't see it, so you don't have to worry about that on Windows. On Mac, don't move it, so please leave it in the main directory here. So this is what we have now. And the new files for the web app project are going to be created in the root directory. So I'm going to start with a main.py file. So this one in here. This is where the web app is going to reside for now. So let me close others and keep only the main.py file. Without further ado, let's see what classes now we have to write. So this was our design, and we have to write a home page class, a build form page class, a results page class, and a build form class for the form in here. So class home page pass for now, class build form page, so the class for the page that is going to contain the build form pass for now, and class results page pass, and also class build form. It's a form, not a page. You see, every other class I wrote it to end up with page, so we know that it's a page. This is a form pass as well. Okay, so we have to design all these pages, but how on earth do we design a web page? I mean, we know how to design a bill, for example. We know what a bill has. We know that a bill has an amount, maybe a date or a period, and data like that. But a page, a web page, is much more complicated. A page has headers, it has paragraphs, request methods such as things like defining whether the user is using a page to just read it, or is the user using the page to also post something to the back end. And these are referred to as the GET request, when the user just reads the page, and the POST request, when the user, for example, they fill some forms and they push a button, and these data are going to be sent to the server, to the backend. This is referred to as a POST request. So these are all attributes of a web page. And I can tell you now, it would be very, very hard for us to design a page from scratch. It would be like reinventing the wheel. Therefore, it is much smarter to use classes which others have already defined. What I'm trying to get to is that you can, from Flask views, import a method view class. And then, don't worry about the alerts for now. We're going to fix that later. So with that class, that is a class. It's already defined in the Flask library. And then we can inherit from method view. Method view. Method view. And careful here, this is not a page, this is a form. And similarly for forms, we don't have to reinvent the wheel, because a form also has lots of HTTP and HTML attributes. So it's also wise to use from WT Forms, which is another library, import form. Form is a class which represents a web form. So we inherit from that, and then we can customize these type of classes. So the method view, we inherit from it, and we can add our own methods there, what we want to do in the page. And so these are our classes. It's not very difficult. But before I close this lecture, I'll go ahead and go to PyCharm, Preferences or Settings if you are on Windows, and then go to Project, Flatmates Build, go to Python interpreter, and then what I want to do is I want to add those two packages. So the Flask package, click on that and install it, and then search for WT Forms, that one. WT Forms, and install it. Okay, the packages were installed successfully in my computer. So now I don't have those alert messages here. And this is about writing the empty classes. In the next video, we are going to write something in these classes, and you are going to see the app running on my browser and in your browser too. So see you in the next video.